people who have gone into bat for the Conservatives on immigration have been badly let down. There has been failure on top of failure on top of failure that has completely played into the hands of the Open Borders Brigade and the Britain is an evil cesspit lot. The last few days we've seen record crossings, 1,600 more I think it was over the weekend, loads of money given to the French that culminated in at least 6 people dying on Saturday in the Channel, and the RNLI getting to the scene before the French, despite it just being a few miles off the French coast. Border Force boats have broken down, drones have crashed out of the sky, people smugglers are using bigger, better boats and cramming more people on. It is a total circus. And what that does is allow people who want open borders to say, look, nothing's working, the only solution is to let them all in. And then there's, of course, the issue of not actually processing people. Because we've not processed anybody, or barely anybody, and we've certainly not deported anybody, that allows, again, the human rights lot to say, well, clearly, everybody must be a genuine asylum seeker. Otherwise, you'd be getting rid of them all, wouldn't you? So then anybody who opposes what goes on in the Channel looks like they just hate refugees, whereas actually what they care about is stopping illegal immigration. Then we've got this barge fiasco. People really went into bat for the barge. People knew it wasn't perfect, but they were willing to back it as some kind of like totemic symbol of deterrent, like Rwanda. And then what happens? Well, they weather the storm of people saying it's a horrific floating prison. It's a floating Grenfell. How dare you put people on there? And then it turns out that there's Legionnaires on board, which is, of course, an absolute gift to the pro-open borders people and human rights lawyers everywhere. Rwanda, as we know, hasn't got off the ground. People, again, went into bat for Rwanda time and time again, for a variety of government plans as well, to stop the boats. But people have lost friends over it. People have been hammered for their views on Twitter, at work, in the pub, round the dinner table, with their families. And how have those people been repaid? With just cock-ups and failure. People have really gone out on a limb numerous times to back things that they knew weren't perfect, but they hoped might stop the boats. And time again, some idiot messes it up and makes everyone look silly, and frankly, it's left people who want strong borders open to easy attacks from elements of the rabid left. I just think it's a crying shame that so many people have repeatedly put their neck on the line and repeatedly been let down by this government.